Hey guys, welcome back to Study Talks Canada. It's normal gaming here. And as you know, I've shared tons of videos on how to start earning online. And honestly, the response has been incredible. So many of you have already started your own income journeys, and that's exactly what this channel is all about. Practical, actionable advice to help you make money, especially if you're new to Canada or just looking for ways to boost your income without needing a ton of upfront cash or a fancy degree. We're all about finding those legit opportunities that can actually make a difference in your bank account, month after month. Today something pretty cool happened. I bumped into one of my subscribers at Walmart. Seriously, just randomly in the produce aisle. She told me she actually started a side hustle based on one of my videos. She followed my channel even before moving to Canada, which is amazing to hear, and guess what? One of the methods I shared, something super simple, helped her earn $200 to $400 per month. And that too without any investment or prior experience. That's real money, folks. And it just goes to show that these aren't just theories, these are things people are actively doing and succeeding with. So yes, earning online is 100% possible. It's not some far-fetched dream or something reserved for tech gurus. You just need the right direction, a little bit of guidance, and the willingness to actually try. That's why I'm making this video today. I've compiled a list of 10, count them, 10 legit side hustles you can start right here in Canada with no experience needed that could realistically put an extra $500 or more in your pocket every single month. So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive into these because your next income stream could be in this list. Alright, kicking things off with number 1, and this is a personal favorite of mine because it's so accessible. Website and app testing. Seriously, if you can browse the internet, you can do this. Companies need real people to test their websites and apps before they go live. They want to know if it's easy to navigate, if the buttons work, if the layout makes sense. Your feedback is incredibly valuable to them. One of the best platforms to get started with is usertesting.com. The tasks are usually pretty simple. They might ask you to find a specific product on an e-commerce site, go through a sign-up process, or just give your general impressions while navigating a new app. You're essentially getting paid to share your thoughts and experiences as you click around. You typically earn around $10 to $20 per test, which usually takes about 15 to 20 minutes to complete. If you dedicate a bit of time to this regularly, hitting a monthly potential of $200 to $500 is absolutely realistic. The barrier to entry? Practically non-existent. You don't need to pay anything to join these platforms. All you generally need is a computer or smartphone, a reliable internet connection, and sometimes a microphone because many tests require you to speak your thoughts aloud as you navigate. So if you're looking for something flexible, that doesn't require any specialized skills and can be done in your spare time, website and app testing is a fantastic option. Next up, let's talk about microtasking. And the big player in this space is Amazon Mechanical Turk, or MTurk as it's commonly known. MTurk is essentially a crowdsourcing marketplace where businesses, researchers, and individuals post small, discrete online tasks, often called HITS human intelligence tasks. These are tasks that computers still struggle with but are relatively easy for humans. You might be asked to do things like categorizing data, transcribing short audio snippets, validating text, participating in academic surveys, moderating content, or even doing some light data entry. Each task is usually very small and doesn't take much time to complete, sometimes just a few seconds or minutes. The pay per task can vary quite a bit. Some hits might pay just a few cents, while others can pay $1 to $5, or even more. The key here is volume. While one task might not seem like much, if you can complete many of them efficiently, those small amounts start to add up. For regular users who dedicate a few hours a day, a monthly potential of $200 to $300 is definitely achievable. Getting started is pretty simple. You just visit mturk.com and sign up as a worker. MTurk is a great option if you have pockets of free time throughout the day. Alright, number 3 on our list is online tutoring, and this one can be a real game changer in terms of earning potential, especially if you have knowledge in a particular subject. There are students all over the world, and right here in Canada, who need help with their studies. Whether it's English, Hindi, Punjabi, math, science, or even music, if you're proficient in a subject, you can monetize that knowledge by teaching others online. The beauty of online tutoring is the flexibility and the reach. You can teach students from the comfort of your own home, set your own hours, and connect with learners globally. Platforms like Cambly, Preply, and Chegg Tutors are excellent places to start. Cambly, for instance, focuses on conversational English, so if you're a native or fluent English speaker, you can get paid to chat with people looking to practice. Preply allows you to teach a wider range of subjects and languages, and you can set your own hourly rate. Depending on your availability, the subject you teach, your experience, and the rates you set, you could potentially earn $1,000 to $2,000 per month or even more. Some specialized tutors in high-demand subjects command very high hourly rates. Even if you only dedicate part-time hours, it can still be a very significant income stream. This is particularly relevant for newcomers to Canada who might be fluent in languages like Hindi or Punjabi. There's a demand for learning these languages too. Coming in at number 4, we have transcription jobs. If you can type reasonably fast and have a good ear for understanding different accents and spoken language, this could be a fantastic side hustle for you. Essentially, transcription involves listening to audio or video files and accurately typing out what is being said into a written text document. There's a constant demand for transcription services from various industries. Think about podcasters who want written versions of their episodes, YouTubers who need captions for their videos, businesses that record meetings and need minutes, researchers conducting interviews, or even the legal and medical fields that require precise documentation. Websites like transcribeme.com, rev.com, and GoTranscript are popular platforms where you can find transcription work. Many of these sites offer flexibility, allowing you to choose assignments that fit your schedule. In terms of earnings, it really depends on your typing speed, your accuracy, and how much time you dedicate. Most platforms pay per audio minute or per word transcribed. A realistic monthly income for someone doing this part-time could be anywhere from $300 to $700, and potentially much more if you become highly proficient or specialize. The key to success in transcription is attention to detail. If you enjoy focused work and have a knack for language, transcription offers a legitimate way to earn money from home on your own schedule. Alright, let's move on to number 5, and this one is super interesting because it taps into passive income potential, creating and selling ebooks on Amazon KDP. Now, when you hear ebooks, you might immediately think you need to be a best-selling author or write a 300-page novel. But here's the secret, you absolutely don't. There's a huge market for what are often called low-content or no-content books. Think about things like puzzle books, Sudoku, crosswords, word searches, coloring books for adults or kids, planners, journals, notebooks, logbooks, guest books, and activity books. These are items that people buy every single day on Amazon. You can create these types of books using free or low-cost tools like Canva, which has tons of templates and design elements you can use. Even something as simple as Microsoft Word or Google Slides can be used to design basic interiors. Once you've created your book, the interior PDF and the cover image, you upload it to Amazon KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing. This is Amazon's self-publishing platform, and it's completely free to use. You set your price, and Amazon handles the printing for physical books through print on demand, shipping, and customer service. For every sale, you earn royalties. The beauty of this is the passive income potential. You create the book once, upload it, and it can potentially sell for years to come with no additional effort on your part. Number 6 is a classic, and while it might not make you rich, it's a super simple and effective way to earn a bit of extra cash in your spare time. Paid online surveys. Companies and market research firms are willing to pay you for your opinions on products, services, advertisements, and various other topics. They use this data to make better business decisions, so your input is actually quite valuable to them. Platforms like Swagbucks, Survey Junkie, Ipsos iSay, and Toluna are some of the well-known legitimate sites where you can sign up and start taking surveys. The process is usually straightforward. You create a profile, answer some demographic questions, this helps them match you with relevant surveys, and then you'll start seeing available surveys you can participate in. Each survey will typically tell you how long it's estimated to take and how much you'll earn or how many points you'll receive. You're not going to replace your full-time job with online surveys. However, if you're consistent and do them in your free time, you can definitely make a respectable $100 to $200 per month. Some dedicated survey takers earn even more, especially if they sign up for multiple platforms. The amount you earn per survey can vary widely, from a few cents for very short ones to several dollars for longer, more detailed questionnaires. Many of these platforms also offer other ways to earn besides surveys, like watching videos, playing games, shopping online through their portals to get cash back, or completing small offers. So, if you're looking for an extremely low-barrier way to make a little extra money without any special skills or commitments, paid online surveys are worth checking out. Alright, number 7 is a bit different from the others because it's more of a long-term play, but the potential rewards can be massive. Becoming a social media influencer. Being an influencer isn't just about having millions of followers and posting glamorous lifestyle shots. At its core, being an influencer means building an audience around a specific topic, skill, or interest that you're passionate about. This could be anything. Your journey as a newcomer to Canada, your cooking skills, your fitness tips, your expertise in a particular video game, your art, your travel adventures, your knowledge about personal finance, literally anything that you genuinely enjoy and can share value on. The key is authenticity and consistency. You can choose your platform based on your content and where your target audience hangs out. YouTube is fantastic for video content, Instagram for visual storytelling and lifestyle, TikTok for short form, engaging videos, a blog for written content, or even Pinterest if your niche is very visual like recipes or DIY. The goal is to consistently create valuable or entertaining content that resonates with people and encourages them to follow you and engage with your posts. Building a significant and engaged following takes time, effort, and a lot of patience. But once you do build that audience and establish trust, the monetization opportunities open up. You can earn through brand collaborations and sponsored posts, affiliate marketing, selling your own merchandise or digital products, or ad revenue. So, if you have a passion you're willing to share, and you're in it for the long haul, consider starting to build your presence on social media. Number 8 on our list is freelance writing, and if you have a way with words, or even if you just enjoy writing and are willing to learn, this can be an incredibly flexible and lucrative side hustle or even a full-time career. In today's digital age, content is king. And businesses, entrepreneurs, and creators are always in need of well-written content for a huge variety of purposes. Think about it. Every website needs copy blogs, need articles, YouTubers need video scripts, companies need email newsletters, product descriptions need to be compelling, social media needs engaging captions. The demand for writers is vast and varied. You don't need to be a published novelist, you just need to be able to write clearly, concisely, and in a way that meets the client's objectives. You can start by offering to write blog posts, articles, website content, video scripts, or even product descriptions. There are different niches you can specialize in as well, like tech writing, travel writing, finance writing, health and wellness, and so on. Specializing can often allow you to charge higher rates once you build up expertise and a portfolio in that area. Platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, and Freelancer.com are great places to find your first freelance writing gigs. You can create a profile showcasing your skills, any writing samples you have, and set your rates. The earning potential for freelance writing varies widely based on your skill, experience, niche, and the types of clients you work with. If you love to write and are self-motivated, this is a fantastic path to explore. Coming in at number 9 is graphic designing, and before you say, "But I'm not a designer," or "Software is too expensive," let me tell you, the game has changed. If you have a creative mind and an eye for visuals, you can absolutely get into graphic design, even without formal training or expensive software, thanks to amazing free tools available today. Businesses, big and small, constantly need graphics. This includes things like logos, social media posts and banners, YouTube thumbnails, simple infographics, business cards, flyers, and presentations. These are all things that you can learn to create. And there's a huge demand for these services, especially from small businesses or solopreneurs who don't have an in-house designer. The fantastic news is that free tools like Canva and Photopea have made graphic design incredibly accessible. Canva in particular is a game changer. It's a web-based platform with a drag-and-drop interface and thousands of templates, stock photos, icons, and fonts that you can use to create professional-looking designs quickly, even if you're a complete beginner. You can offer your design services on freelance platforms like Fiverr, where many designers get their start by offering specific gigs like "I will design a YouTube thumbnail," or "I will create 10 Instagram posts." Building a portfolio is key, so even if you start by doing a few small projects for free or at a very low cost for friends or nonprofits, it will help you showcase your skills. In terms of earnings, it can start modestly as you build your portfolio and reputation. If you enjoy being creative and helping businesses look good, graphic design can be a really fun and profitable side hustle. And finally, at number 10, we have social media management. In today's world, almost every business, brand, and public figure needs a presence on social media to connect with their audience and customers. However, many business owners are either too busy to manage their social media accounts effectively, or they simply don't know how to do it well. That's where you can come in. Social media management involves helping businesses manage their presence on platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, or TikTok. This doesn't mean you need to have a massive personal following yourself. What you need is a basic understanding of how these platforms work, how to create engaging content, how to schedule posts, and how to interact with an audience. The tasks can vary depending on the client's needs. It might involve creating and curating content, scheduling posts using tools like Buffer or Hootsuite, responding to comments and messages, running basic engagement campaigns, and even analyzing performance using the platform's built-in analytics to see what's working and what's not. You're essentially becoming the voice and manager of their online brand. The earning potential for social media management is quite good. If you're social media savvy and organized, this is a high-demand skill that can provide a steady and scalable income. So there you have it, 10 legit side hustles that you can start right here in Canada, many of them with absolutely no prior experience and little to no upfront investment. These side hustles aren't just ideas I pulled out of thin air, they're real opportunities that people are using every single day to supplement their income, pay off debt, save for a goal, or even transition into full-time entrepreneurship. Whether you're a student looking for flexible work, a stay-at-home parent wanting to contribute financially, or a newcomer to Canada trying to get your footing, you can start one of these today. The most important thing is to take action. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because honestly, it rarely ever arrives. Use the skills you already